Okay, guys, now it's time for a story about my uncle.
Affirmative. The game puts you in control of a young boy searching for his lost Uncle Fred. The first thing the boy finds is a special suit that gives him acrobatic abilities. And shortly after that, he's transported to a mysterious alien realm.
Yeah, I thought the story was quite touching, although the narration was a little confusing at first. It's told by a grown-up version of the boy who's retelling the story to his own child.
How did you know Fred had been there?
Well, I found a small campsite where Fred must have slept before going further into the caves.
That suit sure comes in handy for exploring the floating islands, though. You can charge up these huge jumps. And if you jump while you're sprinting, you can travel surprisingly far.
Don't forget the grappling hook, that was my favourite bit. You can attach this beam to far-off rocks and use it like a rubber band to fling yourself forwards. I felt like a superhero doing great jumps and then using it to zip back down.
Plus, the game even has rocket boots.
They look pretty powerful, right?
With these, you can fly at great speeds, which comes in handy for launching you towards rocks to grapple onto. Although I was disappointed that the rocket boots can only be used for a few seconds before they need to recharge. Clearly, Uncle Fred had not discovered the secrets of antimatter rocket propulsion like I have.
Yes, well, not everyone has the knowledge that you have of astrophysics, Darren.
Affirmative, Barjo. Oh, maybe I could open up a rocket school for humans and share my wisdom.
Yes.
That'd be awesome. Great idea, Darren. Guys, I don't know about you, but I actually found this a really fun world to explore. There are a lot of curious aliens to meet, and some of the floating islands just look stunning. Flying between them was a real thrill.
What do you think of the later levels, Hex?
Well, generally, I thought the game did a pretty good job of guiding you through some of the trickier jumping and grappling puzzles. And it sure allows you to perform some amazing stunts. Although there were a lot of jumps that I missed by this much. No!
Yeah, it's so frustrating. I failed many jumps. Come on. Ah! Ah!
One of the issues I had with this game is that it's often difficult to know at a glance how far away the next floating rock is. Small rocks floating close to you and big rocks floating off in the distance look very similar.
I usually just jumped and hoped for the best, and most of the time it worked out. I think the game did a pretty good job of having that next platform within reach.
I thought the game had a lot of really creative locations too. This huge room full of cubes was the perfect playground for the jumpsuit. Another great thing about this game is that it takes the first-person perspective that we normally see being used for shooters turned into this free-running fairy tale.
You know what, guys? I think it's refreshing to play an action game that doesn't have any combat.
Absolutely. It is only a shortish game at 4 to 5 hours, but it's very reasonably priced, and I thought the length felt just right. I'm giving this 8 out of 10.
They really ramped up the difficulty in that last level, though, didn't they? Oh, swinging between stalactites like a futuristic Spider-Man was intense. But I'm glad I stuck it out. I'm giving this 7.5 out of 10 rubber chicken.